Hello everybody, today we're going to be making a really yummy but healthy dessert, and my mom likes to call it sweet potato spiral because I think that's pretty self-explanatory why. But these were really good and they're very simple to make. So we're going to start off with obviously sweet potatoes, and we're going to be using 3 of these. And we get the orange brown version. I know there's a lot of different colors of yams, and that's honestly up to you and your preference. So if you want to use like the purple ones, you can go for that as well. No worries there. And don't worry about the way you cut these because the spiral is going to come later. So just go ahead and just chop these up into substantially thick pieces so that we are able to boil them and make them mushy. I don't know what the word is in English actually because in Arabic it's tadi, so tadi. We make it tadi. Yeah. My mother's looking at me like, what do you mean? Anyways, I know how to speak Arabic. I'm really good at this. I should honestly take over the other channel. And by the way, guys, you should be making this channel better because my dad keeps like using that against me that the other one's doing better. Granted, this one was started later, so we have a little bit less of an advantage, but come on, we can do it. I believe in us. But anyways, once it is ready, you know that if you place a fork in it and it's able to break apart easily, go ahead and strain the pot and then start mashing it with a potato masher, like as if you're making mashed potatoes. And then we're also going to add 3 tablespoons of healthy sugar, which is erythritol or monk fruit. And this at this point, so we're doing 3 tablespoons, but it's all so up to you. So go ahead and taste it and adjust the sweetness level to your liking. But yeah, so you could definitely experiment and play around with almost every single step except for the actually, mushing it part in this dish. Everything else you can choose to your own liking. And then you are going to add 1 cup of starch to this mix as well to get it nice and stick together. Mix it until we reach the consistency of a sort of paste so that we are able to put it inside of our piping bag that is going to end up making the swirl pattern. So a little hack to do this is get a cup and fold the plastic over it so that it'll stay open while you pour it into it. And because it's pretty thick, my mom is just going to go ahead and use the spatula and just keep pressing it down in there. And yeah, no need for any fancy tips for the piping bag. Just needs to have a hole so that we can swirl it around. But obviously, the thinner the tip or the cut, the more control you are going to have over it. So, once again, up to you. And while my mom is frying these, oh, and also make sure to use avocado oil. Avocado oil is healthy to fry in. Just try to avoid hydrogenated oils. So yeah, you're just going to create the spiral inside the oil itself, and it's going to stick together and crisp up. So just go ahead and do that a bunch of times, and it is going to just float when it's ready. So wait for that. And yeah, a couple of cool things about sweet potatoes is, I think you could assume that they're very rich in nutrients because they are a vegetable after all. They're very high in vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, and manganese. And because of that, they're really good for your eyes, they're good for immunity, digestion, they're very anti inflammatory, and they help regulate your blood sugar and promote your skin health. I would say that probably the frying isn't great for your skin health, but hey, maybe it cancels out, so like you'll just keep the same skin at the end of the day. And so you can make them big or small, or once again, however you prefer. And obviously, the smaller you make them, the more of a serving size this is going to get you. So, depending on the occasion, maybe like bite size snacks is better. My mom made these kind of like larger, I'd say, so it was kind of like one to a person, but maybe you can make them small and like throw them all in a bowl if you have company over and everyone could just take one small one, like little chips or something. But yeah. Oh, look, there's a straggler in there. But oh my gosh, it was so good when it crisped up like this, like straight out of the, off of, straight out of the pan. I was like off the oven. That doesn't even make sense, and there is no oven in this scenario. So, anyways, it was really good, and I actually was home to eat this finally. So that was also a great plus. Anything that I'm actually able to eat, I will tell you guys to make it because I actually have a valid opinion on it, and this was really good. So yeah, just go ahead and finish all of those up. And let us know down in the comments below if there's any other type of vegetable you want to see us make a healthy dessert with, because that's a challenge my mom is always on the look for. And maybe I can actually help her this time around because I'll be home for a little bit. And I know that the scheduling of these videos is going to be different, and I will probably be back at school when you guys see this, but that's okay because in the meantime, maybe I'll have made some stuff and actually contribute to my family. Anyways, we're going to powder some powdered sugar on top using a sifter so that there's no clumps. And this obviously makes it very dessert-like, right? And then you should be ready to serve. And that's it. We hope you guys enjoy making these sweet potato spirals, and they're super simple and healthy and yummy for you and your family. That's it. Happy sweet potato spiraling. Bye!